Hi Sam. It's great to see you again. Today, we're going to explore the word
neben,
Hi Alex.
neben,
What does that mean?
neben,
means next to or beside. It's commonly used to indicate position. The most frequent meaning is next to, but be careful. It can sometimes be confused with similar words like
über,
which means over or above.
That's interesting. Can you tell me more about how to use it in sentences?
Sure.
neben,
Is a preposition, so it's always used with a noun. For example, you can say,
der Tisch steht neben dem Stuhl.
which means the table is next to the chair. Notice how
Dem Stuhl.
uses the dative case because of the preposition.
Neben,
Oh, I see. So it's important to remember the case.
Exactly. And if you want to make a sentence in the past, you could say,
der Tisch stand neben dem Stuhl.
here
Stand,
is the simple past form of,
stehen.
which means to stand. In the perfect tense, you would say,
Der Tisch hat neben dem Stuhl gestanden.
That's a lot to remember. Are there any other sentences that use
neben,
absolutely. You can also use it in questions. For example,
Wo ist das Buch? Es ist neben dem Computer.
meaning where is the book? It's next to the computer.
Got it. So,
neben,
can be really useful in everyday conversation.
Definitely. And the word
Neben,
comes from Old High German, where it was used similarly. It's interesting how words evolve but still keep their core meanings.
That's fascinating. Can you break down the word?
neben,
For me.
Sure.
neben,
Consists of the root,
neb,
which relates to being next to something, and the suffix is a common ending for many German words. It doesn't have a prefix in this case. So, it's fairly straightforward.
So it's not a compound word, right?
Correct. It stands alone, which makes it easier to remember.
Are there other words that are related to
neben,
Yes. There are several. For example, you can think of words like,
nebenan,
which means next door. Then there's,
nebenbei,
meaning on the side or incidentally. Also,
Nebenwirkung.
which translates to side effect.
That's cool. Can you give me a few more examples?
Of course. How about?
Nebenkosten.
Which means additional costs. Then there's
Nebenjob.
meaning side job. Another one is
Nebenräume.
which means adjacent rooms.
This is really helpful. How can I use
neben,
in real-life situations?
Great question. Let's imagine you're at a coffee shop. You could say,
Ich sitze neben meiner Freundin.
which means I'm sitting next to my friend.
ich sitze neben meiner Freundin.
That sounds easy.
Perfect. Now, imagine you're at work. You could say,
Das Büro ist neben dem Aufzug.
which means the office is next to the elevator.
Das Büro ist neben dem Aufzug.
Got it.
Lastly, if you were giving directions, you might say,
Die Schule ist neben der Kirche.
meaning the school is next to the church.
Die Schule ist neben der Kirche.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Now, let's talk about remembering the gender. Since
Neben.
is a preposition, it doesn't have a gender itself, but when you use it with nouns, you'll see the articles. For example,
Dem Stuhl.
is masculine, while
Der Kirche.
is feminine.
Any tips for remembering that?
Yes. Just visualize a chair next to a church. It's a helpful image to associate with.
Neben.
How formal is?
Neben,
Can I use it in any situation?
Yes.
Neben.
Is quite versatile. You can use it in both formal and informal contexts. Some common phrases include
Nebenbei bemerkt.
for by the way, and
Nebenan wohnen.
for to live next door.
That's nice to know. Are there any similar words I should watch out for?
Absolutely. Watch out for,
Über.
which means above, and
Unter.
which means under. They can sometimes confuse learners when you're talking about positions.
I see. Can we practice some example sentences with?
Sure. Here are a few. First,
Der Hund liegt neben dem Sofa.
meaning the dog is lying next to the sofa.
der Hund liegt neben dem Sofa.
Very good. Next,
Die Lampe steht neben dem Bett.
which means the lamp is next to the bed.
Die Lampe steht neben dem Bett.
Great job. Now, how about?
Ich habe das Auto neben dem Haus geparkt.
Meaning I parked the car next to the house.
Ich habe das Auto neben dem Haus geparkt.
Excellent. Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Neben.
mean?
It means next to or beside.
Correct. What case do we use with?
neben,
The dative case.
Right again. Can you give me an example sentence with?
neben,
Die Schule ist neben der Kirche.
Perfect. And what is the simple past form of?
stehen,
It's
Stand.
Yes. Lastly, can you name a compound word related to?
neben,
Nebenkosten.
Exactly. You did a fantastic job. To wrap things up, remember that
neben,
means next to and is used with the dative case. It's useful in many everyday situations.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed this lesson.
I'm glad to hear that, Sam. Keep practicing, and soon you'll be using
neben.
like a pro.